Hey everybody, welcome back. I am God's humble messenger. In today's video, I want to discuss something I saw on the internet that left me shaking my head in disgust. Unfortunately though, it did not surprise me, as the signs of the times are there and this just seems to be another one of them. There is an actress promoting her new film which is not only glorifying satanic witchcraft, but trying to make it seem healthy and empowering. And she made it with the full intention of recruiting people, especially women, to the dark art. This video is based off the article on my website titled, Actress Film Glorifying Witchcraft and Actively Recruiting. I will put a link in the description below. You can also find more articles on my website you should definitely check out, with more on the way. You can also find links to my social media accounts on my website. Alright, on to my message for today. I think we can all agree that the internet can be a shocking place. There seems to be more bad than good, but nowadays that isn't just on the internet. But sometimes you come across something so shocking it leaves you shaking your head in disbelief and you can't quite find the right words to describe exactly how it makes you feel. Well, when I saw what I'm about to talk about, the perfect word came to my mind, and that word is disgust. I found an article detailing how actress Vanessa Hudgens is filming a documentary called Dead Hot, which is being described as a passion project for her witchcraft. That's right, witchcraft. She is teamed up with Gigi Margie, and the two are making a, quote, spiritual journey to Salem, Massachusetts so they can explore witchcraft, ghost hunting, and connecting with spirits. Hudgens recently did an interview with Variety where she said she has been doing satanic witchcraft for years and it's something she is truly passionate about. In the interview, she said the following: "It was a lot more personal than anything I've ever done. I'm not hiding behind a character as I normally do in films. This is me, exploring something that I am very passionate about. During 2020, I think we were all looking for ways to better ourselves, to grow and come out as better people. I really started to lean into rituals and manifestation. I was actually leading little coven meetings over Zoom with a few other witchy friends. It was such an uplifting community and it had me even more curious about witchcraft. The exploration seemed like a special thing to document and share." Is this what it's come to, glorifying satanic witchcraft? Not just witchcraft, but satanic witchcraft. I mean, I'm not really surprised given recent events and how things are going in the world right now. The return of Jesus seems to be growing ever closer with each passing day. But it really saddens me that things like this are going on and being glorified. Not only that, but it isn't just to showcase her involvement in the dark art. Hudgens is making her film to actively recruit others, especially women, to pursue satanic witchcraft. So not only is she practicing it, but she is also out there trying to recruit others. She even says so herself, detailing how the goal of her film is to inspire others to pursue witchcraft and other dark arts. She said, "I knew it would be extremely personal and I would be sticking my neck out doing so. But I'm hoping that it makes others curious out there to be inspired to open their hearts, minds, and soul. Trust their intuition and find a bit more peace in the unknown." This, to me, is just sickening. It's sad that this is being made into a normal thing. And it isn't just Hudgens. It's her co-star Gigi Margie as well, who said, "The stigma is quite serious, so we wanted to approach it more in like a friendship and in a light way for people like us that are self-taught." Well, she is absolutely correct there. There is a stigma surrounding satanic witchcraft, and it is quite serious. And for good reason. It's called satanic witchcraft for a reason. Because it is of the devil. It is of the occult. It is evil. But for them to try to make it a friendly, no harm, no foul, empowering thing is nothing more than them trying to trick and manipulate people into accepting the fact that they partake in satanic rituals. And worse yet, coerce them into doing the same. Executive producer of the film, Farnaz Farjam, tried to defend the actresses by saying they are approaching this in a healthy and positive way. Her quote reads as follows: "We knew that the way they approached witchcraft was very healthy and positive. We didn't hinder them or ask them to do anything in any other kind of way than in the way they would normally approach it themselves." Healthy and positive? There is absolutely nothing healthy or positive about satanic witchcraft. Leslie Garvin, a producer on Shark Tank, has been brought in to help Hudgens and Margie on their quest as a guide because she claims to have been in contact with spirits since she was 8 years old. Farjam said Hudgens and Margie, quote, needed somebody with the gift to be with us to help guide this. Garvin also stated that she isn't just a guide when it comes to the satanic, but also wants the film to convey the message that, quote, the time is now for women to step into their power to use their voices. And the way to do that is through satanic witchcraft? Do not, for 1 second, believe any of this. It is nothing more than the devil and the enemy using these actresses, producers, and everyone else involved in this film to actively recruit on their behalf. The enemy has tricked these poor people into believing that satanic witchcraft is a lighthearted, friendly, fun, empowering hobby rather than what it truly is: evil, an extension of the devil himself, tricking people into giving up their souls and turning away from the Lord so they are lost forever. This is the work of evil with the express intent of turning people away from God and bringing them to Satan. The uninformed, gullible people who are lost and need to be shown the way to the light. That's why it's so important for us as Christians to be out there spreading the gospel. Satanic witchcraft, and by extension Hudgens, Margie, this film, and anyone else involved, are outright defying God. They are outright rebelling against God. But worse, they're trying to recruit others. God and the Bible outright forbid witchcraft. Deuteronomy 18:10-12 says this, let no one be found among you who sacrifices their son or daughter in the fire, who practices divination or sorcery, interprets omens, engages in witchcraft, or casts spells, or who is a medium or spiritist, or who consults the dead. Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. Because of these same detestable practices, the Lord your God will drive out those nations before you. Again, do not be fooled by this. Do not be tricked by the enemy that this is some harmless hobby you can engage in to empower yourself. Spiritual warfare is a very real thing, and this is how it's fought. By trickery and downright lies from the enemy, trying to make us believe that evil really isn't evil. You would think people would look at satanic witchcraft for the evil it is, for the sacrilege it is. But here it is being glorified, with the people involved openly talking about recruiting others to do it. Do not fall into their trap. This is a snare set by the enemy to lure people in and pull them away from the Lord. Again, this doesn't surprise me in this day and age when the end seems closer with each passing day. Everything prophesied by the Bible is coming to fruition. Get right with the Lord before it's too late. Go out just as Jesus commanded us and spread the gospel. Bring those who are lost into the light so they don't fall prey to what the enemy is doing. If this doesn't prove they are doing it out in the open deliberately, I don't know what does. And it should absolutely motivate you to go out and be open and deliberate with God's word and his message. The battle is being fought, good versus evil, right out in the open, right before our very eyes. Souls are being won and, unfortunately, being lost. Go out and fight for the right side. Fight on behalf of the Lord. Bring those lost souls to the light. Show them what they can have with the Lord. I can guarantee and speak from personal experience, it is so much more empowering, uplifting, and way more rewarding than anything the enemy can offer. And that's my message for today. I hope you found something useful in today's message. Some encouragement, inspiration, or maybe just some comfort knowing that God is always working for your good. Please share this message with someone who needs to hear it. Also, if you have a story about how God touched your life or someone's life you know, email me. With your permission, I might want to turn it into a video. Even if you don't want me to share your story on my channel, email me. We can privately talk about your story or anything else you have going on. I'm happy to email back and forth about anything. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be great and I would love to have you. But I want to mention that I don't do this for the views or the likes or to get as many subscribers as possible. I started this channel and make these videos to spread God's word, to spread hope, and to inspire. to allow Him to work through me with the hope that I can reach others. If I can get just one person to dedicate or rededicate their lives to the Lord, then I've done my job. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. God bless.